Hello everybody and welcome back to VLADA'S place. After many years, this spring we have finally decided to build a compost box. If you're thinking about building one, I would suggest to do some research and watch a few different videos on how to build a good compost box. This is how we decided to do it, and I'm yet to find out if this will work. Our idea is to slightly dig it into the ground so that the juices from all the vegetables and fruits that we will be disposing in here will stay in one spot. As we share this video with you, I want to say it once again that I am not an expert on building compost boxes, but there are people out there who are, and once again, you should check a few different videos and do some research and find other instructions on how to build a very good compost box. I should have done this long time ago, since I have over 150 fruit trees which are dropping fruits throughout the year. I cook every day and I use a lot of fruits and vegetables in our diet, so there's always a lot of fresh scraps that are perfect for this little compost. Happy vibes here at VLADA'S place, because today my son is building me a little compost box. I wanted this for so long, and on this glorious sunny spring day I'm actually getting my little compost box. It's funny how silly things like this can make you so happy. Perhaps instead of showing you how to build a compost box, I can just tell you why you should have one. Besides providing you with a rich compost that you can use on your plants and recycle the nutrients into new growth, composting will attract beneficial organisms in the soil and help produce use of fertilizers and pesticides. Compost-rich soil retains more moisture and nutrients and is less likely to erode. Adding organic matter to your soil will not only improve its structure, but it will also improve its health. Composting involves a minimal effort, expertise, or expense, and can be a lot of fun, especially if you do this with your kids. This was a fun project for me and my son, and although we have never done anything like this, this was a good way to learn and experiment, and also just to have a hands-on project, which I think a lot of our young people today should have more of. I hope you will agree that more than ever, we need to pull our kids away from devices and re-engage them with nature while we teach them important life skills. In return, we'll have healthier children and healthier nature. So for all of those little projects that you've been thinking about doing with your kids, please just do them. Just find the time and put the busy life aside for a day or two and just do it. I'm almost done with parenting. One kid is in college and this one is soon on its way. And from my experience, I'll tell you that there is never going to be enough time to do the things that you want to do with your kids if you don't steal some of that time from your everyday obligations. In recent years, there has been so much emphasis on sports and education, which I think are phenomenal. But I would argue that lack of family time or quality family time and time where families can reconnect over projects like this one or projects that will teach children important life skills are just as necessary. I believe in this so strongly that I started a charitable organization called VLADA'S Seeds of Life, whose mission is reconnecting families and communities while teaching youth important life skills. As individuals and as a society in general, we have to pay a close attention to how our children are brought up and raised, how they're educated, as well as how our food that we eat on a daily basis is produced. I believe that it is our job to be involved and to have some control over both. Technological advancement is certain to continue, and that is a wonderful thing. But while we advance technologically, we also have to pay close attention that we don't separate ourselves and our lives too far from nature. I believe that as every one of us learns how to use our smartphones and our computers, every one of us could also learn how to grow some basic fruits and vegetables. I feel so strongly about it. I started a project called Little Sprouts, which donates free fruit and vegetable seeds to communities through public libraries. On the other note, I just want to tell you that we've been collecting this chicken poop for a few weeks, and we have it in this bucket diluted in the water, and now we're going to pour it over the compost. This will just add a little bit more nutrients, and it will expedite the composting process. I love the whole notion about recycling, and it really makes me happy knowing that all these fruits and vegetables could have ended up in a garbage somewhere on a waste, and instead they are going to be reused. And not just that they are reused, but they are going to enrich the soil around the property and our trees and our garden. So this is a great way to help our nature and our environment on so many levels. Also, doing projects like these gives us opportunity to be outside, to be physical, to work, which is another great aspect to our lives, which if you stay busy like this and you work on little projects, this keeps your mind occupied. So it doesn't allow you to be bored or to get depressed or lethargic, if you will. So having projects like these is absolutely wonderful. As you can see, we've been layering this compost with some straw, soil, and scraps of fruits and vegetables, as well as some of that chicken juice. So we'll see how it works. For now, we're gonna cover it and we're gonna let it sit in nylon. And I'm doing this because we live in Southern California and the weather is super dry here. So we're gonna keep this covered to expedite the process. Regardless if the compost comes out good or not, this project was a definite success. My son and I had a great day doing this together. If you guys are into a simple, natural way of living, please subscribe because we have many more videos on the way. And until the next one, please stay well and take good care of yourself and those around you.